everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are having a great day and week. So today we're gonna play with some H&M makeup. I recently hauled this makeup. I have used it and I want to show you guys these products in action because I personally think that they are drugstore prices and they work almost as well, if not as well, as a lot of high-end products that I own. So I'm coming to you barefaced. I've actually put my primer on, which I used the Benefit Porefessional, and I did my brows with the Hourglass Arc pencil, and it's in the color Soft Brunette. And then I did use this H&M Brow Gel, brow shaping gel, and my thoughts on this are I really like it. It holds my brows in place. It doesn't make them crunchy. The only kind of gripe I have is that it is a very big wand, which I guess is okay because it's clear, so like if you get it up on you, it's okay. It's no big deal. But I did want to give you my little mini review on this. Now, I did not get a foundation from H&M. However, I did get their little spin on the Beauty Blender, and I wanted to go ahead and do foundation with you guys. That way you can see how this works. Now, the only thing I will say is that because it's white, it'll stain easily. I've used this almost every day since I got it. I got it like 2 weeks ago, and since it's white, it will definitely stain. Now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. I'm in the color Cashew. I love this foundation, guys. I have probably six little samples, and you don't need a lot of product, so those samples last me 2 or 3 uses, and I really like it. I've bought so many new foundations recently though that I'm trying to not let myself, I'm trying to hold off till the VIB sale, which is usually in April, right? So if I haven't bought it by April, I will probably buy it because it is a beautiful natural foundation, especially applied with the Beauty Blender sponge type thing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go in with is the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer. I'm in the color Fair. I love this concealer so much. So much. I haven't really been setting my under eyes recently just because everything is creasing. My under eyes are so dry. But I think I'm gonna try a different technique today. Samantha Sherman was talking about this, I don't know, a couple weeks back. I'm using that sponge, and she was saying that if you have fine lines, like try to buff in the powder instead of sweeping it on or pressing it on. So I'm going to try that method today with you guys. And then we're going to go into the H&M stuff. So this works good for just blending out concealer as well. I love this beauty blender, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm taking the Wayne Goss number 3 brush with the Laura Mercier Translucent, and I'm going to swirl my brush in and I'm going to tap it off. This is actually an eye brush, but when she was talking about doing this, she was using a really small brush like this. And she said just buff it in really good. So we're going to see how that works. Now I love the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Like, I wore that, I used it all the way up. And this is the translucent one, which can go all over your face, which is really nice, but I don't like it as much. Like, I don't think it's as brightening. And like I said, it can get really super creasy up under there. So, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Okay, enough focusing on those horrid wrinkles. Let's start with some H&M makeup. This is the Desert Sunrise Way to Glow Bronzing Powder, and this is actually limited edition, which I did not realize, but if you can still get it, it is beautiful. Now it's not really a contour because it does have kind of a slight glow. I don't think it's super sheen, or, you know, I don't think you need to stress about there's no shimmer or anything in it. But if you like a super duper matte contour gray tone, you know, then you probably won't like this, but I love it. It's super pigmented too. Look at it, guys. It's so, look at my head. I really went ham on the head. We're gonna have to blend that out. I love doing these get ready with me videos with y'all because y'all get to see how often I mess up. Seriously, some people do it and they never mess up, and I'm like, girl, that is so not real life. So I'm just kind of blending it out. See, nothing a little blending couldn't fix, right? The good thing, I have my bangs pulled back because I'm doing my makeup, but you'll see at the end, the good thing about having bangs is you don't have to have like perfect brows, and you don't have to have like a perfect shaded forehead. You can cover that up. Okay, so let's go in with this H&M blush in the color Cameo Pink. This is a gorgeous, everyday, beautiful, look at that color. I love it so much. So I've used this a lot, and I flip my brush like this because I've been wanting to concentrate more on like the back part of my cheeks as opposed to the front, just the apples, because I already have like a super rounded face. Yes, I do, girl. So isn't that blush just like the perfect everyday pink? I love it so much. The formula is amazing. Now I don't have a highlighter from them, so I'm going to take the J Cat Beauty, and this is actually a eyeshadow in Dolce de Leche, and I'm going to take this new Wet n Wild brush. This, they said it was a blush brush, but I've been using it for highlighter. It's kind of like a big fat fan brush, and I love it. Love it for highlight. So it's so soft. Look at that. It just goes on perfectly. So I definitely recommend this baby. And this brush, oh my goodness, you gotta get this brush, man. It's really good. Okay, so let's move forward and get to the eyes, and I'm actually gonna zoom y'all in. Okay, I got y'all super close so y'all can see them under eye lines. Drives me insane. Okay, and this isn't going to be like a tutorial. I wanted to show you guys these products in action, and a bunch of you wanted to see it. So this is the a 9-pan palette, and it's in the color Smokey Nudes, which I was kind of scared of at first because I was afraid it was going to be like dark, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the top furthest from the right, and I'm going to just put it in the crease. These shadows are so nice. I know they have single shadows as well, making sure I'm in focus. But the single shadows I think are $6.99 each, and this palette is $9.99. And I was real nervous that it was going to be a different like quality, and I've never tried the single shadows, so I can't say if it's a different formula or texture, but these in this palette are really amazing. They're really good. They're really easy to blend out, and they're still, even though they're easy to blend, they don't all blend out to one color. You know, I hate it when shadows do that. A lot of times, unfortunately, the Morphe shadows do that to me. And you know what else? The Becca shadows do that to me. So even though these are really creamy and really blendable, you will still be able to see a difference in the colors, you know. Now I'm going to go right under that one with a little bit smaller of a crease brush. This is the Pro Crease from Beauty Junkies. I love their brushes, and they're super affordable. You can get them on Amazon. And I might have a code, so if I do, I will link it below. It's not an affiliate code, but a lot of times they'll give us codes. So I'm just putting that right under that transition color but I'm only taking it in halfway. And then we'll blend it, girl. My eye makeup always looks funny at the beginning. Maybe it always looks funny, period. I don't know. We learning together. I'm actually going to take what's left over on this brush and put it on the lower lash line, which there's not a lot left on this brush, but just for a little bit of a shadow down there. I have a really bad habit of taking my color up too close to my brow bone. So I'm going to take this cream shade here in the palette and highlight my brow bone. This is just a matte cream shade, but I'm also going to turn this brush sideways and blend it a little bit. And this is a Diva Beauty S05, and I will try to link this below. I don't know if they still have brushes, but I will definitely look. So I just put it on that way, and then I turn it and kind of blend it. And then I'll take that original brush that I used as transition and marry it together. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, let's just put a little bit of darkness, just a little bit in the outer V. So I'm actually using all three of these matte shades on this side. So I'm going to use this very darkest one and just put a little bit in the outer corner. I love how many mattes that this comes with. Like, it's very, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, 3 sheen, and 1 glittery shade. So that is like a really good variety of, you know, textures. Now I'm also going to take what's left over on this brush and put it on my lower lash line, but I'm just doing it like on the outer kind of third of my lash line. I didn't put any additional product or anything on it. Just whatever's left over from that really dark color, I'm placing it right there. And then we're going to go in, haven't decided yet. I want to use that glittery shade. But you guys, that glitter shade is so glittery. And I'm going to use that shade that we put on our brow bone. I'm going to put that down first, okay? So if you want to stop here, you can. That's just like a really pretty everyday matte eyeshadow look. But I want to show you guys this glitter. So I am going to spray my brush. Now let me find a good flat brush to use. So I found a good like flat brush. This is a BH Cosmetics one, but I'm pretty sure that it's a concealer brush, but that's all right. So first I'm going to put the powder on my brush and then I'm going to spray it. This is just a spring water that I got like in a subscription service, but whatever you want to use. And then we're just going to pat it on. It is such a pretty shimmer shade. I hope y'all can see that well. It's pretty subtle, but it does have definitely particles of glitter in it, but they're kind of spread out so you can still, like, I have crepey aging eyelids and you could still pull it off. So it's pretty, right? And you just want to pat and build it up to the intensity that you prefer. And even with how shimmery this shadow is, I'm not getting a ton of fallout. So I'm actually going to go back real quick to that original brush and sweep some of it off the crease. But it's pretty inevitable that you're going to get some up there anyways. And then I'm going to re-deepen that outer corner with the darkest shade. And like I said, build it up to the intensity that you want. This shadow is super buildable. So if this is too subtle for you, put another layer on, you know? Okay, so I got one of the lip crayons from them and it's in the color Chocs Away. And I'm going to use that. These are so easy. I love that most brands carry these kind of like chubby pencils, because it's just like one product. And this color is amazing. Now this is a very matte lipstick and it does last for a really long time on your lips. I have been highly impressed with this. I did get one of their lipsticks. It's the cream formula and it is in the color Cream Chesnut. I'm going to add that on kind of the center of my lips. This is a cream formula, so it's not a matte finish and it doesn't wear as long, and you have to be careful with it because it will get on your teeth, but it's a beautiful color. And online, when you look at it, it looks like it's going to be almost metallic, but it's not. It's just a really pretty nude, and I think that these two pair really well together because the cream lipstick gives you a little bit of dimension and not just plain matte, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me with some H&M makeup. If you haven't tried any of their stuff, I highly recommend it. I know that they sell it in some stores, but I ordered all of mine online. So I will list and link everything specific that I used below in case you want to go ahead and shop. But if you have tried any other H&M makeup, let me know in the comments what you love. I know they have like some cream blushes that I want to give a try. Let's see, if I had to narrow it down, I would say to definitely get this sponge. It's definitely worth $3.99. I highly recommend the blush and the eyeshadow palette. So these three things are like a must, but I do like everything that I tried in this video. Like, I don't think you could go wrong with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.